Mortgage arrears. And why we're talking about mortgage arrears is because over the past few months, headlines and social media are kind of creating this fear about, we'll see a 50% increase in mortgage arrears, or we will see a soar of mortgage arrears in 2024 and 2025. But do you know that the actual mortgage arrears in Canada is very low? So let's check it out. Let's check out what the numbers say. So what we have here is from the Canadian Bankers Association, and look at this number here, 0.19% is the number of mortgage arrears, and this is of May 31st, 2024. And you can see they've divided in different sections of Canada, so check it out if you like, and all the different percentages are here, but the average is 0.19%. And now we also know now all homes do not have mortgages, right? Some have mortgages and some do not, and some are renters. So let's check out that number. So what we have is the percentage of renters is at 33.1%. Those who own with a mortgage are at 35.5%, and those who own without a mortgage are 31.4%. So that 0.19% can only apply to this 35.5% if there's mortgage arrears. Now, if for by chance there was an increase by 50%, that would increase to 0.285% of the 35.5%. So now, is that quite a bit lower than you would have thought? I think a lot of people think it is a lot lower compared to the headlines that they're reading. So it's always great to see the numbers, and it gives us a different perspective of what's really happening and trending right now. And so we can kind of ignore the hype and the fear of those headlines. Now, this is also kind of cool to check out. This is private households who are mortgage free. And you can see that the percentage are pretty decent in a lot of the larger areas across Canada. So that's kind of cool to check out, see where you live. And then also in perspective, you know, we may have some increase in mortgage arrears, but if it is an increase, it's not going to make things fall apart. Now, we also know that, for example, over 5 years, people's income increases. We also know that they pay down their mortgage, so their balances are less. We also know that there's a huge baby boom generation, and they have funds and they are willing to help out their children and grandchildren to pay their mortgage. They don't want to see their children and grandchildren homeless. So, yes, there may be some difficult times, and we know that, inflation has had an impact on people, but it's also good to recognize and see the numbers, the actual numbers, instead of just listening to fear mongering headlines. So put some perspective in what mortgage arrears look like in Canada today, and then we'll have another discussion. Until next time.